What's up guys, Luckless Ninja here, bringing you a beginner's guide to Nasus, the top lane terror who can scale endlessly, getting more and more damage as the game goes on. So, gonna start out here, and we're gonna buy some items, as we always do. Gonna ignore the recommended items, and we're gonna pick up a Doran shield, a health pot, and a warding totem. Doran shield gives you a bit of extra tankiness in the beginning of the game, when Nasus has some trouble surviving. As Nasus is a huge late game threat, his starts off not too good. So, let's take a look at his abilities here. His first one, his passive, is called Soul Eater. Nasus has 10% bonus lifesteal. This is your sustain in lane. As you hit things, you get health back. That simple. This is really great, lets you trade very well. It also lets you stay in lane forever and just keep farming, which, as you're going to see with his next ability, is important. His Q is called Siphoning Strike. Actively, Nasus' next basic attack will deal a certain amount of damage, but passively, every time you kill something with this, it gains an extra 3 damage. So, once you've farmed up 100 kills with this thing, you're hitting for an extra 300 damage. And that just goes on forever. That's what we're going to start out with here. So we can just start out. It really helps out with last hitting. Makes it very easy to trade, because they come up, hit you once, you hit them once, and then hit them with a Siphoning Strike, and then you win that fight. Alright, your W is called Wither. Nasus ages the charge it over 5 seconds, initially slowing their movement speed by 35% and increasing to 40% over the duration. The attack speed is reduced by half the amount. This is awesome. Not only does it slow them at first, but the slow gets huge the more time it goes on and the more you level it. They will be slowed to a crawl, and they won't be able to hit you either. This is great for running away, great for fighting people. Your E is an AoE magic damage, but more importantly, it shreds armor and magic resist. And people don't realize that. So we're going to use our Q, bop that there, and as you guys can see, we got a little stack from that. That's what we're going for. We're going to try to get as many of those as possible. We're up against a Malphite here, so it's basically going to be a farm lane, which is amazing. So we're just going to chill out, try to get as many last hits as we can, get as many of those with our Q as we can to try to get the extra damage, run up, bop a minion, and walk back. As you guys can see, we're not trying to play real aggressive or anything, because there's no reason to, you know? We're picking up our slow next just in case someone tries to gank us or something. We have that to help us escape. Because in the beginning is when people are going to try to shut you down. They know how scary Nasus gets if he's let to farm. So run up, bop him again, and you guys saw. We went through his shield, chunked him for like a good chunk of his health, and he couldn't do much about it. Alright. Bop a minion. Taking a bit of damage here, but we're going to be just fine. The lifesteal is going to keep us going. That and the extra sustain from our Doran Blade. Pick up that next. Make sure to bop the siege minion. And as you guys can see, we've already got 21 extra damage. You know, that's not bad considering we've just started. It's 3 minutes in and we've already got 21 extra damage. Heck yeah! So this gets ridiculous the later the game goes. Alright, so it's about 3 minutes. Gonna drop a ward in this bush here. Watch out for the jungler. Because as Nasus, in the beginning, you have to play incredibly safe. Because you aren't very strong, and the enemy team knows this. They're gonna try to take advantage of it more often than not. So run up, bop him, and then just spook him off with our Q there. And then use it to last hit. So that's another thing you can do. Your Q gets pretty spooky. It does a lot of damage, and it's very obvious. You can press that, and then no one's going to mess with you. They're not going to run up and punch you while you have that ready to hit whack with. Run up, hit that minion. Malphite's just letting us farm here. So, we're going to take advantage of that. Going to eat a few turret shots, but not too worried about that. As we said, we have our sustain. Malphite has no mana. So, really, we're looking pretty good here. Minion died a lot faster than I thought it would. Whatever. Here comes a Moo. I'm pretty sure he can see you, bud. Yeah, generally if you want to try to do an in-lane gank, which I think is what he was going for here, or maybe the jungle's just too tough for him at the moment, I don't know. You want to try to come around through these bushes here. Like if I push this up really far, the minions wouldn't be able to see him getting in those bushes, and then he can come from the bushes, throw a bandage toss, and just trap down the Malphite. But, whatever. We're just going to keep farming here. I don't know why I'm running this here, but whatever. Sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes people don't just realize how tough the jungle is, so they instead wind up helping out a lane, like this guy here came out to top lane. Not really sure what he's doing here, but you know, he's trying, so give him the benefit of the doubt. Jungle's hard in the first lane. Alright, just gonna keep farming here. And as you guys can see, we've already got 50 extra damage. Now, I'm not a great Nasus. I mean, I'm decent, but I'm not amazing. If you get someone who can get almost every minion with their Qs, then you can get insane amounts of damage very, very quickly. And you get a lot of money. As you guys can see, we already have 1,000 gold. We're just sitting here. Malphite went back, picked up, well, looks like he grabbed a sapphire crystal. Gives him a little bit more mana. So, don't think we got to worry about him too much. He's not very tanky. He doesn't have the armor to do much to us. And I'm pretty sure any fight we get into will win. So, just farming up, making sure we get as many last hits as possible. Just going to ignore him here. He's not going to do much to us. Going to take a bit of damage, but Lifesteal's going to see that we can heal that right back up. So we're just going to keep hitting things for a while. Partially to heal up, and partially because there's a big wave there, and I don't want it to get to my turret. But that's another great thing about Nasus, is it can get deterred. You have the easiest time last hitting under turret out of any champion in the game. It's not even a problem. Because you just wait till it gets low, and then you Q, and you bop it. And it's just, that's that. Alright. Just gonna keep farming up here, keep bopping the minions. Get as many as we can. Alright, keep farming. Bop these. Malphite's out of mana again, so let's run up, bop him a bit. As you guys saw, we won that one pretty hard. And all we did was walk up and hit him with a Q. It does a lot of damage. And it's going to get more and more damage the longer this goes on. You know, we haven't even gotten back to pick up an item yet, and he has. Alright, just going to wait till his extra bonus armor and damage wears off. Because after that, he can't do anything to us. Spook him out. Miss all of those because we're great at this game. As you guys can see, leveling up the Q first, trying to get as many stacks as possible. Because the more stacks we have, the more damage we have, and then we can just go straight tank and still do tons and tons of damage. That's what really makes Nasus scary, is that you can't kill him, and yet if you don't kill him, he'll kill everybody else just because he has that huge amount of damage from his Q. Alright, we're just going to walk up, be spooky here, bop him a couple times. As you guys can see, he took a ton of damage there. Haven't talked about our ult yet, haven't had to use it either. So our ult is Fury of the Sands. What it does is it makes you bigger. You get more health, you get more damage, and you drain the health of everyone around you, and it turns into damage for you. So this means you can just stand in the middle of the fight, and you're draining health from their entire team, and you get extra damage. This is absolutely as good as it sounds. Alright, we're going to go back here because we have an obscene amount of money. So, time to go spend that. And we do have our teleport to get back to lane, because that's what you want on Nasus. You want to be running teleport and ghost. Teleport lets you get into lane really quick, while the ghost lets you run away from any trouble. We're going to pick up our Sheen here. This is going to make our Q absolutely ridiculous. And then we're going to get started on the Iceborne Gauntlet. This is great. Gives you the Sheen proc slow effect for extra damage and a bit of crowd control. Also gives you some tankiness. Very good all around. So, heading back to lane here. Malphite got a Glacial Shroud. We got our Sheen, boots, and cloth armor. So we're definitely ahead here. We should be able to win any fights we get into. So, let's take a look. Already 100 damage. So, this stacks up. Once we pick up some cooldown reduction, it's going to be even better. I want to just kind of tank this in front of my turret a bit, because I don't want all of them to get on your turret. because I want to try to get as many as I can, and that's going to make it a bit difficult. Let's drop the E here, just pick up a few farms. Help us get the minions, make sure we don't miss too many. Just keep bopping away. That's really all we're going to do here. And we're just going to keep pushing. Make sure that Malphite can't go anywhere. Make sure that he can't farm as well as we can. And if nobody shows up, we're just going to keep getting money, keep getting damage. Until it gets to the point that they can't kill me, and yet I can kill all of them.
An enemy has been slain.
Trading kills up in the bottom lane there. There goes the Malphite ult. He's looking to fight us, so we're just going to drop our slow here. Drop that. As you guys can see, we're winning this pretty hard. Drop the ult. Yeah. So as you guys saw, we were almost dead there, but we dropped the ult and then we're just fine. You know? And there is nothing he can do about it. If he gets close, we have plenty more damage to deal with him. And he just can't do anything about this. You know? If he tries to fight us, he dies. Alright, gonna back off because we're a bit low. Don't want to be eating turret shots. Go drop a ward here while we're waiting for that to push back. And then we're just gonna wait. Thorn Shield giving us a bit of regen. And then we're gonna go back to hitting the minions. Just keep hitting. Keep bopping things. Keeping an eye out in case their jungler decides to show up, try to mess with us. Because we don't have our ult, so we're a little bit in danger at the moment. Not too much, but we're in a little bit of trouble at the moment. He's going to keep poking us with his Qs. Pretty expected. Use the Q there as a reset. Get that one. Get that one. And just keep on rolling. So as you guys saw, lifesteal helping us out, getting us a ton of health back. And we have, once again, an obscene amount of money. We already got 800 gold again. You know? Yeah, just farming it up. Alright. Let's take a look at what's going around the rest of the map. See if we can help somewhere, because we still have a teleport.
No dawn comes.
So if stuff goes down on the rest of the map, we can help out. Looks like Udyr's trying to dive here. Nope, never mind. Alright, I saw Udyr diving. Figured I'd teleport. Just to make sure that even if he did get the Sivir, we would get him. But, oh well. Head back to base now. Wasted teleport, but that's okay. Yeah. Head on back. Luma's got the blue. Gonna pick up this Glacial Shroud here. That's gonna give us a bit of armor. And more importantly, some cooldown reduction. So we can start farming up a more better. Words are hard, guys. Anyway, heading back up to the lane, just going to keep farming. So Malphite just has a Glacial Shroud. We now have a Sheen, Glacial Shroud, and Boots. We're almost level 10. He's level 9. And we have done a fair amount of damage to his tower, where he's done almost nothing to ours. Our ult's back up, so his should be here pretty quick as well. Get as many of these as we can. Start leveling up that so we can get the enhanced armor burn, which, while it might not seem like it does a ton of damage, it really helps. Especially with the amplified damage from your Q, which at the moment is just starting to get ridiculous. It already does almost 400 damage. So, as you guys can see, we have no mana problems. Can absolutely just spam it every time it comes up. Last hit. Make sure we're getting everything we can. Thought I could get that one. Keep farming. Not really much else to do. What we're going to try to do is just keep pushing and just threaten his turret. That means that he has to stay up here with us, while an initiator like Malphite really could just do some work in other places. But now that he's gone, we're just going to start bopping on the towers. As you guys can see, This is one of the reasons Nasus is terrible. He just shreds through objectives. Towers, dragons, you name it, it's gone the second he gets his hands on it. Like, this was at full health when we got here. Now it's just gone. You know? It's a huge amount of damage. Done very, very quickly. Alright, they're all bought. I'm gonna see if I can take this blue buff as well. Because I have my ult, I can fight anybody that shows up. And the more I can take, the more that gets for me, the less they have, the better. So. Alright, he's done. He's gonna flash, but my slow has him. He's not getting out of here. Yeah. Like you guys saw, he tried to fight us, and he can't. While our ult is going, we drain his health, we get the damage. We have the armor shred going, we have that slow that gets absolutely ridiculous. And he just couldn't get away. Using our ghost as well to keep chasing him down, make sure he can't do anything. And he had no chance. Alright. Gonna finish out our Iceborne Gauntlet here, and then we're gonna get to work on a Spirit Visage. Gonna pick up those. Actually, yeah. Let's get the Merc Boots first. And now we're just gonna go start pushing other parts of the map. Because now that we've taken our turret, we have our item, you know. We can't really farm our own lane because it's pushed way up here, and we don't have our ult, so someone could easily come up and kill us. But mid lane here, there's nobody here, there's plenty of money to be had. And more importantly, there's Q stacks to be got. So. And like you guys saw, that does a ton of damage. That absolutely shredded through Malphite. And you gotta remember, Malphite's not a squishy dude. He's a tank that's building armor for everything. For damage, for life. That's what he does, is he just stacks armor. So if we can bop him that hard, just imagine what we can do to a squishy. Someone like their Varus, or any of their mages, we just run up, bop them twice, and they're dead. And they can't do anything about it, because they can't kill us, because we're just going straight tank. We hit this hard without a single damage item. I guess the Sheen kind of counts for the Glacial Shroud as a damage item, but, you know, it's not like a Bloodthirster or anything. Just bopping as many of these as we can. Continue to level up the E for the extra armor burn, which is another thing that's so amazing. If they try to just stand and fight you with your ult going, with the extra armor burn, then it's not even fair. It really isn't. Because you're going to be hitting them so hard, they just have no defense against it. There goes his ult, and it didn't do anything. As you guys saw, that was his ult. That was huge, and it didn't do anything to us. You know, it didn't even scratch us. We're going to run up, just bop it. Make it so that he can't farm. If he comes up to try to get a minion, we're going to run up and we're going to bop him. And that's what we're going to do. So, once Nasus gets some items, he gets absolutely terrible to go up against. Because as you guys can see, poor Malphite here, he can't do anything against us. He's all out of mana, he used his ult, but he just can't do anything to us. And we're just farming away, just pushing off on his turret, and if he comes up to try to farm, we're going to kill him. Because we have our ult, we have our ghost again in like 10 seconds. He can't do things to us. Well, you're in trouble there, friend. Vladimir's going a bit hard here. Alright, teleporting in to make sure he got that, but Vigar had it all on his own, so that's all good. Let's take this turret now. Because as you guys can see, we push really hard. And now that their mid laner's gone, they can't stop us. We can't kill him. Udyr is too fast. Even with our slow, we just pop bear form and run away. But this turret is gone. I hate to inform you, friends, your turret is gone. And they can't do anything about it. Let's see if we can sneak up behind Malphite here. He hasn't healed up from our last encounter, so if we can get behind him, we can kill him. Let's drop a ward here. See if we can see when their blue buff comes up, because if I can find it, I can take it. Malphite has no mana. If I catch him, he's dead. It's that simple. If I catch him, he's dead, and I have caught him. I have very, very definitely. Yeah, he couldn't do anything there. As you guys saw, we just ran up on him, bopped him, used our slow, dropped our Spirit Fire under him, and there was nothing he could do about it. So, Nasus gets terrifying. He's absolutely terrifying. Especially if you can use your teleport well to make plays. I've been trying to do that, but, you know, my team's too good. Kill everyone before I get there. Anyway. Keep farming away here. See if we can push up on this turret. Because really, that's what Nasus is about. He's taking objectives. Oh, there's an Udyr here. Udyr, you have made a mistake. I think you have made a mistake. Yeah, he's gonna get away because he's just too friggin' fast. But as you guys saw, he couldn't fight us. I mean, you're welcome to try. This isn't a good idea. This is not a good idea. 2v1, they still can't do anything to him. And this is without my ult. You know, Nasus is terrifying. He is absolutely terrifying. And they can't do anything about it. And we still have 3,200 gold to spend. Yeah. This is why you can't leave Nasus alone. If you see him there, it's like the early levels 1 to 3, you have to go kill him. You have to. You cannot let him get this big. Some champions you can let them get farm, you can let them get items, and you'll be okay. You can't do that with Nasus. You just can't. He gets too big. So, maybe Malphite should have been more aggressive early on when he has that extra armor, the extra damage to at least try to deal with us. Udyr probably should have come up, tried to help him. Early stun with the bear, early damage with the tiger. They probably could have killed me, or at least would have gotten close. But now I've got items, I've got stacks, I've gotten a few kills, I've taken turrets. I mean, they just can't deal with me. And now the Wither, he can't get away. Like I said, the Wither is ridiculous. It slows you down to a crawl. You know, you can have Moby boots, you could have Swiftness boots, you're not getting anywhere. So, yeah. Alright, just gonna keep pushing here. As you guys can see, we're still building just straight tanky. Picked up a Spirit Visage and our Merc Boots when we get back. The Merc Boots for the extra magic resist, Spirit Visage for magic resist and health, as well as the extra health gain and lifesteal. Just dropping the Spirit Fire to pick up those last minions. 300 extra damage. This now hits for almost 500 damage, and it's on a 4-second cooldown. That's ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to take this turret, and then I can teleport in. Or maybe I just keep pushing. Yeah, that turret's gone. So is this one. Alright, we might go down here. Yeah, that was a bit greedy. Probably shouldn't have dived under the turret, but whatever. We got one, we got a kill. And now, gonna go back, and we're gonna pick up the Giant's Belt part to our Warden Mail, as well as both of the armor parts. Randuin's Omen, really good, gives you a slow, gives you more tankiness. I mean, it's all good stuff. Gives you a ton of health as well. that's good. Now we have our teleport up. There's no way they're going to be able to take this turret. They might be able to. No. Udyr's out of mana. We could probably hit it a few times, but it's about the extent of it. He's using his ghost and he can't get away. I mean, that slow is ridiculous. You know? And 2v1, they're running away. This is what Nasus does. He takes complete control. You know, they had a fight there. They won. They took a turret. They could have pushed farther. But then I was pushing down here, and it took 3 of them to come back and stop me. You know, they had to bring their entire team back from a fight that they were winning just to try to stop one guy. And anytime you can force them to spend 5 guys to come stop one person and not just instantly die, like, we've even won some of these multi-fights. You know? Anytime we can win a fight against more than one of their guys, that's amazing. Because that means that they had to spend more than one person to try to stop us, and it didn't work. I'm just gonna run up. We can ignore the Malphite. He's not gonna do anything to us. Oh, that's right. Sheen proc hit Malphite. Whatever. Gonna go into their jungle. I'm gonna see if we can take their blue buff here. Let's just wait right here. Wait to see if anyone shows up. Doesn't look like anyone's coming, so we're gonna take this. And as you guys can see, we do absolutely massive amounts of damage. It's insane. And now we're just back to full health. Alright, Udyr got a kill on them. I think it's probably time we take Dragon. Because that's one of the things that Nasus does very well, is he can take Dragon. So he can even take it on his own if he has to. Because he has that % health damage from Fury of the Sands. And there's nothing the Dragon can do about it. You have incredible tankiness, you have incredible damage. Vladimir might be in some trouble here. Yeah. Flash doesn't really help against Nasus. It just doesn't. Wither is ridiculous. You know? And he can't do anything. He busted a flash. He used all his defensive stuff. He used his pool. He couldn't get out. And Vladimir is a guy that's hard to kill. He is. Between his pool, you know, his move speed and stuff, and he used his flash too. Against anyone else, that would have and should have got him out. Against a Nasus, he can't do anything. You just can't. You can't run away from a Nasus. You need to, like, force him to stop fighting. And that's not easy to do. Because Nasus hits very hard. As you guys saw, we just tanked the turret there for like 5 seconds. And it didn't do anything to us. It just didn't. And if they don't send people back to stop me here, I'm going to take another turret. Alright, there's 2 of them there. Here comes the Vladimir ult. I'm just going to walk back. No reason to try to fight this. Malphite's pushing top. A bit annoying. We have our ult. Here they come. Alright, tell them to help me out. Because if we can turn this into a win for us, I'm certain that we can. Here there's the Sona ult. Here comes Twitch. Alright, use the ult. Start popping people. Really wish the others would have shown up. If Amumu had shown up, used his lockdown, Sivir had shown up, done damage while they were trying to take me down, we could have done some good things. Alright, let's take a look, see what killed us. Alright, so a lot of physical damage. But as you guys can see, none of this really did all that much damage. So, as we're not taking much damage from things, what we pick up next? Warmocks. It just gives you an insane amount of health. And that's what we're going for here. Is we just need more help. We're already incredibly tanky. You know, Sivir's pushing down bot. I guess that's a decent use, but I would still much rather have her here helping us win fights than out pushing on her own. Because on her own, Sivir can very easily be killed. She can. She gets stunned, she gets hit once or twice, and she's dead. And there's nothing she can do about it. She has no escapes. No real ways to escape besides killing people. She doesn't move incredibly fast. She does have her ult, but then you have to use your ult just to run away. You can't use it to get me into the middle of a fight. You can't use it to just, you know. That's great to get an initiator in there. But, whatever. Alright, let's take a look here. So, we really need our team to start grouping up.
No dawn comes.
We need to do something. Or maybe we should play Udyr. You can fight other people, Udyr, that's fine. You can't fight them.
Is over.
We have 280 carries. Alright. Alright. Come on. Fight. Fight. Fight me, I dare. So throwing down the ult when it starts so we can get as much extra health as possible. We're gonna run out. We're gonna speed. Alright, here comes the Malphite in the middle of the fight. Dropping the spear, fire, comes in the middle of them all. Get as much armor shred as possible. Start bopping people. There's two. Alright, looks like Udyr went back and just killed everyone. Not the best. Really not. Looks like we were missing Veigar there. Oh, that's right, he got killed before the fight started. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look. See who's doing good on their team. Should have done this a while ago. Twitch is 10-2, Udyr is 13-3, so I definitely need to get the Wither off on the Twitch. So, yeah. As you guys saw though, I was keeping 3 of them busy and killed 2 of them. And that was after my ult ran out. Nasus is incredible, does huge amounts of damage. Our Q hits for 600 damage now. That's insane. 600 damage on a 4-second cooldown. You know? There's not much we can do about that. And as long as I can hit them, I'm going to be able to get that out. Alright, let's see. If I can sneak in from the side here and kill the Twitch, then some good things are going to happen. Gotta remember to use my Randuin slow. Gotta remember that that is a thing. Got my ult. Aha! Got the Twitch with the Randuin's Omen. Bopping the Vladimir. They're all done. It's time to push. This Udyr cannot stop us. I can 1v1 him. I can tank this turret. Let's go. I have 4,000 HP. This turret is done. You know, I can tank this until it dies. It's not going to do much to me. Because I don't care about the attack speed slow, because all I need are those big bops every 4 seconds, which are going to happen every time I press the button. We go for win now. Because the rest of them aren't going to be up in time to stop us. Udyr can't do anything about it. Alright. Back off a little bit. Slow. Bop. Bop him a little bit. Time to get out. Yeah. Alright, so that was a bit greedy trying to push for the win there. I thought we could because we have a ton of damage and a lot of tankiness. But a bit greedy. Can't go B because they're still coming. But we have our Randuins now. I mean, not our Randuins, our Warmogs. It's going to give us a huge, huge amount of extra health. Our ult's up in 2 seconds.
For centuries.
Pick up some home guards, and there is nothing they can do about this. Alright. Pick up this. Grab some home guards. And just grab a little bit more armor.
Between life
Alright, coming in. Just going in the middle. And just going into absolutely bopping every man. And there you go. They can't fight us. They just can't fight us.
is over.
You know, and that was what? 2v5? Yeah, 2v5, we killed 2 of them. And the rest just had to flee. There was nothing they could do about that. You're gonna die. Yeah. Vigar, he's a burst mage. He really, really needs to be pushing with us, not trying to do whatever it is he's trying to do. Because it's not working. Leader sees, and he just has to run. He knows he can't fight us. He knows there's nothing he can do about it. And we're just gonna keep pushing here.
Perhaps Shurima
Alright. There's a Varus. There's a Twitch. Drop the slow, drop the Spirit Fire, and we're just gonna back off. I don't really feel like fighting them all.
is not but dying stars.
Oh, you're in trouble. Alright, let's take the dragon here. I have my ult. I can probably solo it,
For grace I go.
so might as well just do that. Oh boy. Alright, let's kill this now. We got 2 of them. Great time to take dragon off of it. I'm a bit low on mana here, but as you guys can see, not really a problem. Just bopping it away. Lifesteal, armor, we're easily able to tank this one. No, let me tank. There we go. Got the dragon. Yeah, she'd be fine.
It is never
Maybe.
ending.
Alright, tell him I'm on my way. Because I got home guards here, so...
The age
Wait. Just deleted. Absolutely deleted. Randuin slow isn't ready yet. Alright, there we go! Come on, guys, you got this. Nice. Well done by our team. Well done by the rest of our guys. Coming in after I went in. Not perfectly ideal, but hey. They came in, they cleaned up. But as you guys saw, though, I was able to sit in the middle of their team, just deal out tons of damage. And they couldn't do much about it. Pick up a thorn now. They're able to kill me, but I'm gonna make it hurt. If they do kill me, because a lot of their team is all squishy auto attackers. You know, Twitch, Varus, Both incredibly squishy auto attackers. Udyr, also entirely auto attack based.
Is not
You know? So now we have 300 armor, 4,000 HP. We are very, very hard to kill. We have our teleport, so we can show up if stuff goes down. Alright. Dropping the ult there. Run in. Just absolutely delete that guy. And they can't do anything about us. They can't do anything about us. How many of them did we get? We got Vladimir. And now I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to bottom this. And we're just not scared of them. We're not. If they try to fight us, they're going to die. Backing off now. Alright, ult. Alright, we got the inhib. We need to get out. Alright. Sivir's pushing top. If she gets the inhib, might be okay. Amumu doesn't have ult. Sivir should be able to get inhib. Alright. They'll probably be able to trade this for an inhib of their own. She needs to get back. She needs to get back. She's going to die. Unless they all just push. Yes, we have a chance. That's one of the things, is no matter how bad things look, if you have Nasus, you have a chance. This is not a question. You have a chance. Because Nasus will scale. Nasus will keep getting better and better and better and better the longer the game goes on. Nobody else will. Well, except Vigard. So the longer this game goes, the better our team gets. And the more trouble they're in. Alright, going in. Pop the ult. Alright, there we go. Let's go. It's time to win. We've killed so many. We killed 2 of them. They can't stop us. It's time to win. We've got minions pushing down there. We have a huge wave just going right there. They picked up another one of them. That's 4 of them dead. 4 of the 5. With me pushing with the rest of my team, we can easily win this. Now is not the time to be scared. Now is the time to go man mode and eat some turrets. Alright, that's all of them. Alright, back off. Sona's going down. I don't know why Sivir wasn't with us. If you have a chance to take the inner turrets, you go for it. If you have a chance to push for win, you try to win. Getting inhibs is awesome, don't get me wrong. But ultimately, you have to take down the Nexus. Nobody cares if you get an inhib. It's awesome, it helps out, don't get me wrong. Alright, time to go. Alright, time to get out. ghost here. Make sure we be fine. And then let's drop a ward here. See if anybody follows us. And then let's dragon again.
Was meant to fall.
Or maybe we just head back and kill them. Always an option. So hard for this. Him dying is definitely not worth the tower at this point. It's just not. Because now they can't stop me. They cannot stop me now. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna man mode again. Let's see, who's there? They either have to all come stop me right now. There we go. There's another kill. Alright, got another turret. At this point, every little bit helps. Take drag. Wait for me. Yeah, they need a tank here. I mean, I guess a Mumu is a tank, but they need, you know, they need some help here. They could easily go take dragon themselves. A Mumu killing Varus 1v1. Impressive. Perhaps misguided, but definitely impressive. Should really be with the team trying to take down things. Guys, kill that. Yeah, they can shred through this so fast, there's no reason not to take it. Mumu, looking pretty dead here. Yeah. Gonna eventually go down. Maybe? Flash, and that's gonna seal it. Yep, we got another dragon though. Alright. So, we keep going 1v1. Udyr going, trying to find a dragon. He's not gonna find anything. Let's see if I can find him. He's going for a buff here. It's probably gone by the time I get here, but I can at least spook him. Yep. I can make him pay for this. Not working here. Not working. Alright, there we go. Yeah. At this late in the game, if you are your team's tank, you need to be with your team. Or if you're as big as Udyr was, you need to be with your team helping them. And now we fight. That's gonna be it. You know? There's nothing they can do to stop us. So as you guys saw, Nasus is absolutely huge. The longer the game goes, the scarier he gets. That's why I love him. You don't need to do well in the beginning. You don't need to be terrifying. You don't need to be amazing. And as you guys saw, Veigar was worried the whole game about us winning. But as long as you have a Nasus, you have a chance. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Luckless Ninja signing out. Until next time, peace.